Here I am in front of this glorious scene, and I'm very sad because I lost my lizard from Lizard Lips. Lizard Lips is a convenience store in Kansas, and we did this massive effort to get there, and I pushed really hard and it was really awesome. And then I got this little lizard as my reward, and it was with me for like over 1,000 miles, and I would look down at it on my bike and get motivated, and I lost it. Here he comes. George is being a darling, and he's just rolled back down the hill to look for it. But I have accepted that probably this lizard is not gonna come home with me. No lizard.
Nothing, sorry.
Thanks for trying.
Of course. It's like you said. Gotta make an effort.
We're going over a mountain in Montana, and hold on. We're going to Dillon, to a biker hiker hostel. It's hot. Day 64, I think, 4.
Feel a breeze start to stir, and the world is a blur as the sun thunders through in a blast. And my feet pedal round, never touching the ground. I blow past on my bike. What I'll find, I don't know. On my bike, with a city below. On my bike, what the day has to show.
So I got stung by a bee. It flew into my leg and died.
And luckily I knew an old trick to remove it. You use a credit card. You use tweezers. You actually squeeze the poison into the person.
You're supposed to scrape it out with a credit card. I got a huge welt. I'm mildly allergic to bee stings. And every time you get stung by a bee, you get more allergic. So maybe I should get an EpiPen.
We took a risk.
I have a UTI. And I just wanted some watermelon. My hero.
I didn't spill it. I put it in a bag and I carried it this time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
I'm so lucky.
So you're going to start with where you are in Montana?
So in southwest Montana, there's this...
Dillon, Montana.
Yep, it's southwest Montana, right? Can you tell us where we are?
You're in Dillon, Montana. Southwest Montana.
In southwest Montana, in the town of Dillon, there's a wonderful facility called
Bike Walk Southwest Montana Bike Camp. We are non-profit, public charity, tax exempt. Our mission is active living is a lifestyle, and we try to push that. We started this 4 years ago. First year built the wash house, second year I built the pavilion, third year built the log cabin, fourth year I built the pavilion that's out there that you can't see.
Larry has built this incredible place, and there's a whole bike workshop. 77.3.
Okay.
Well, 98.
98.87. You can ride there and stay, or you can drive there and stay. And they're building pickleball courts because that's the new hotness right now. So, really cool place.
The new hotness.
It's the new hotness.
And we get about, on the average, 4 to 5 people a day, starting in March, all the way through about mid-November.
If you're in southwest Montana and you're doing any kind of activity, go check it out.
Bye. So in Montana, there's this old western ghost town called Bannock, and we we're like, oh, let's go check out the ghost town since we're going to be riding by it. It was a little bit of a detour.
Straight ahead? Right ahead. Perfect, thank you.
Here we are in a hotel.
In a ghost town. Inertia is a property of matter, and George, with his heavy bike,
And heavy body.
is more matter.
I matter more, so I go into the earth faster.
If we were descending and we started right next to each other at the same speed and we weren't pedaling, he would pull ahead.
And like pretty quickly, too.
Yeah.
So, I like to make sure she's okay. Cool.
An object in motion will stay in motion, and I have more object.
In motion.
We made a friend on the trip named Dylan. His nutrition of choice was Pop-Tarts, and he was trying to eat all the flavors. So we got to Missoula, and they just had a display of like every Pop-Tart flavor. So I sent him a shot of it, and then that's when I found out that he'd moved on and was now on Pepperidge Farms. So our friend Jeff, who would let us crash with him, he told us he was staying at a travel lodge, I think. He sent us his location, and we pull up into this parking lot, and someone just opened the door.
We're looking for room 113.
113 is going to be down the left hall. So if you go down the left hallway, go down the little steps, it'll be on the right hand side.
Perfect, thank you. Thank you. That's not a hallway, thank God. Map.
People were coming out of that room, and it was not Jeff. And we were like, oh, this is the wrong hotel.
Oh wait, travel lodge. We made it.
We just did a little detour through the Days Inn.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you. Adventure cycling.
The Cycling Association is the association that puts together all of the routes that, especially the one that we were on.
Look at all these maps.
On our maps, there's places to stay, places to
They were
eat.
the people who in 1976 established this route across the middle of the country. And then it became this organization that does map development. And they're a tremendous resource for touring cyclists.
And when you go to their headquarters, they have as much ice cream and as many sodas and drinks as you can eat.
They have a whole fridge for the tourists who come through to
Yeah.
have a snack.
And then they take your photo when you get there, and they put it on the wall, and then they cycle through them like every year. It's really cool.
Idaho?
Pacific time zone.
Idaho! Woo! Ah, this is amazing. I had no idea Idaho was so beautiful.
I don't know anything about Idaho, except for potatoes. Potato.
Potato!
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
If you're really desperate, you can use them for a shoe.
After Clem lost her lizard Lucinda, tragic, heartbreak. Later on, going through Idaho, we're pedaling up a beautiful mountain road, and all of a sudden she just goes, ah! And stops off her bike, runs down the hill, and then picks up this little stick. And it's the goofiest, most cross-eyed weirdo I've ever seen. And she's like, this replaces Lucinda.